Hey guys, what's up? Ashley here, and welcome back to another edition of Confessions of a Giggler. Um, so, full disclosure, I have two things that I need to say first before we get into anything. One is that I already recorded this vlog uh, when I got out of work and I was in my car, but I kept getting distracted by all the people walking by that it didn't like come out good. So, I wanted to redo it. So this is a redo. And second, yesterday, I apologize for yesterday that I did not put a vlog out. So yesterday I went to my cousin's fundraiser. She held a fundraiser for Parkinson's with the Michael J. Fox Foundation, and it was at Topgolf, and there was a DJ, and it was so much fun. And I was going to vlog from there, but I it's been a long time since I've vlogged in public, so I kind of just got overwhelmed, and then I just didn't do it, and I feel bad because I said that I would, and then I didn't, and yeah, so that's why there was no vlog yesterday. So apologies for that. But yeah, so I'm so proud of her because her fundraiser was so good and she raised so much money, and I'm really, really proud of her. So she's doing a really great job. Okay, so on to today's topic. So what I want to talk about today is my my list. My list of things that I am looking for in my future husband. So I know that I've said a couple of these things before. I don't think that I've said all of them like publicly. I mean, I know that some people know what they are, and I do have them written down on a paper. but I don't think I've ever said them out loud on here. Or maybe I did, but there is a new one, so I definitely haven't said that one yet. So I don't know. So the first two are two that I've 100% said, and that is drug-free, pet-free. That's what I'm looking for. It's very difficult to find. Most people have pets, and I am just not a pet person. And it's great if you have a pet and you love your pet, and that's fantastic. I'm happy for you, but it's just not what I am looking for. I don't want that. And I want my husband to also be pet free because I don't want to put anyone in the position of having to not have a pet if they want one. So there has to be other people like myself out there that don't want anything to do with pets. So I'm looking for a man who's either neutral to pets or just does not want one like myself. So yeah, and then drug-free, I think that's pretty explains itself, self-explanatory. And yeah, so and that's all of them, all the drugs, none of that. So yeah, those are the first two easy ones done. So the next ones, also I guess I did mention the age range that I'm looking for. So I will say like anywhere from 30 to 50. I think that's a pretty large age range that I'm working with. It's not like I'm like, oh, only 1 or 2 years older than me, and that's it. So I've opened it up. So, that's a lot of people who are eligible in there. And it's honestly not even a hard line. It's just like, probably that's good. You know what I mean? But if I meet someone really good who's 11 or 12 years plus or minus, fine. Not a problem. But I just want to put that out there. Also, just want to say that that I have not fully committed to dating again just yet, but I do feel like it's getting there. I'm getting close, whatever. And um which I have mentioned already. I mean, not in this video, but in previous videos. And so I just want to put these things out into the universe. So tell the universe what I'm looking for, so that hopefully the universe will listen to me and send send back a response. So yeah. So then these next three, so this is my list of 5 if you don't include the age part, because whatever, that's just like a little bonus. So, so the next 3 are things that I have learned that I am looking for based on previous experiences that I've had. So while, as you know, I have not been in any sort of for real relationship. I've yet to call anyone my boyfriend, so fantastic, great, love that for me. but there were 2 that I thought had really a lot of potential, and they're probably the 2 that like really broke my heart when they ultimately ended things with me. But I will take the good that I can from these experiences and add them into what I'm looking for. So, and then also the 3rd one that's on that list is, I learned that from someone else who's a friend who is not like, I'm not romantically interested in him and he's not romantically interested in me, just a regular friendship. But you could still learn things from your friends, right? So, number 1, this was the first one to enter the list. I'll say them in chronological order of when I added them to my list. Or maybe from, I guess when I added them to the list, but also from like when they happened. I don't know, whatever. So, anyway, so we'll just say guy number 1, right? The first heartbreak. So what I learned from him is that I don't know, like if you have watched my videos for a long time, you would know all about this. I mean, kind of all about him. So we had a on again, off again friend with benefits situationship thing going on for a long time. And he strung me along, and I was an idiot who kept taking him back because I thought, oh, this time's different. He's gonna actually want to date me for real this time. He never did. And yeah. So just over and over again. Broke my heart. Again and again and again. And I just kept letting it happen with my clown makeup on. So anyway, but you can still learn from those experiences. So what I learned from that is, and something that I am forever grateful to him for. So this is very awkward for me to talk about, but I'll just say it anyway. So like, I don't know, the way that he looked at me was like, I don't know. It was like I was the most beautiful woman that he's ever seen in his life, and it was like with just like fire in his eyes, and like he, like I could just tell, like, I mean, like I couldn't tell, I mean, whatever. It felt like he just like had to have me, like I was the greatest ever, and like he just had so much desire for me. That's what it felt like. And like just the way that his face was whenever he would see me. And that's, well, I want that, but the reason why it's so important to me is because for so much of my life, I thought that I was just like this undateable monster. I thought that no man would ever find me attractive. I thought that I was just disgusting, and like just like, how could anyone ever like me? Really very negative thoughts. And then he came along and kind of showed me that that's not true. And that was the first time that I ever like really believed it, that I really, really felt like, hey, I am not this unlovable monster. I am not disgusting. There are men out there who find me attractive, and not only find me attractive, but like really want me. And that's great. And I know that I don't need validation from a man to know that I'm fantastic, because I do know that I'm fantastic. But I didn't think that men thought that I was. Do you know what I mean? So it was really, I don't know the right word to say, but it was just really like, it felt really good to drop some of those negative thoughts that I had about myself. So in that, I learned that yes, I can be desired, and I can, like, someone will want me. But also that it made me feel really good about myself. So yeah, like I just, like after that, that's when I started like wearing more dresses, and like it gave me the courage and the freedom to just be more confident in my body, if that makes any sense. So I just want that. I want that. And I don't want it to be like one way. I want to feel the same way about my man. Like I want it to be mutual. I want us both to be very attracted to each other. And fire in the eyes, right? So yeah, so that's the first one. The second one is my one time a few years back, I spent the day with this friend, and I just like, after the day was over, I realized that while it was not a date and it wasn't anything remotely close to a date, it was nothing like I never once thought it was a date, because it was a big giant group of people anyway. But just the way that he treated me during this event, it was like, I can't believe that this person who's my friend has treated me better than any man that I've gone on a date with. And that is ridiculous. And it's just like, just basic kindness. It's really what happened. Like he asked me, I was going to walk back to where I was staying that night, and he asked if I wanted a ride. I told him that I never had this food before, and he was like, "Oh, we gotta try it. We gotta get it. You have to try it." Like open doors for me, and just like basic things. That's not, and I mean, this was a while ago, so I don't really remember all the details. But I just remember that I felt like, wow, this is how I want to be treated in a dating situation. Because if this guy can be nice to me, why can't someone who I want to date and spend romantic time with treat me like this? And like nothing crazy, just like check in on me and make sure that I'm doing okay. I don't know, just like basic stuff. Yeah. And I don't know, I like that. I like chivalrous things, I guess. Like, I don't know, it's nice thought if they purposely walk on that street side of the sidewalk, right? Not that I've ever gone on a walk with anyone, but you know what I mean. And like the doors, it's just nice. And it's a nice thing to do. I mean, I hold doors open for people all the time. So I think that that's just a common courtesy thing that more people should probably do. But yeah, I just want to be treated nice. I want to be treated with kindness. And it was a big wake-up call to me that I was like, how can how can I go on dates with men who are not treating me as good as this? And this isn't even like anything special. He opened the door for me. Like, so, yeah. Yeah, so that's just something that I am looking for. Kindness, overall kindness. And the third thing would be something that has recently entered my list. That's from my latest disaster of a failed relationship. That is still kind of difficult for me, which is ridiculous, I know, but sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm not good. But anyway, still, like I said, you always learn from your experiences. And so from this one, I learned that I need reassurance. Yes, I need it. And so obviously, the reason why I thought that this past thing was so good is because it was it was good. It was really good in the beginning, and then it was all of a sudden really bad. But in the beginning, when it was good, it was good. So one of the things that helped me so much and like really made me like him a lot was that he was always so reassuring to me, because like I said, like how I told you before, that I always felt like I wasn't that I was like this unlovable monster. And like I just always believed that it would never happen for me. It's never gonna happen. I can't, like, I've gone all this time without any sort of anything, and so how can it ever happen if it's never happened yet? And that, like, that thinking, that negative thinking it's always there in my head. And I know I'm working on it, but it's always there. And so when he's telling me that he wants to date me and he wanted to potentially be my boyfriend and do all these things, it's hard for me to believe that. It's really hard for me to believe that someone would actually want to when no one has before. So yeah. So that's why I just need the reassurance. And I know that I know that it's gonna be annoying, and it's not gonna be something that a lot of people want to do or have the capacity to do. But me and my anxious attached self that I am working on, I just need that little extra, like, no, this is real. This is for real. I am here for you, and that's it. So I need that. And so this is one of the reasons that Everything Has Changed is my favorite song. And if you don't know Everything Has Changed by Heffron Drive, listen to it. Some people think it's a sad song. I think it's a happy song, because I think I hear the words, through fear and doubt, I'll never let you down. And I think, like, that's something that I want. I need that, because I have a lot of fear and I have a lot of doubt. So I need someone to tell me it's going to be okay. I'm not going to let you down. I'm going to be there for you. So yeah, that's my thing. And like, he was, so this last person, he was so good about it at the beginning. And like, he was constantly telling me, like, take a deep breath. It's going to be fine. And all those things. And yeah, so I really, really liked that, and I really, really appreciated it. And it's definitely something that I am looking for, because I just need that little bit of extra confidence, I guess, or like a reassurance. I mean, yeah, that's what I said. So, yeah. So those are my 5 things that I'm really truly looking for. And yeah, so I mean, if you know anyone who you think fits the mold, let me know. I'm here. I'm open, I'm waiting. But yeah, so that's gonna be it. And thank you to everyone who has stuck around this whole 20 minutes. I really appreciate it, because it's probably the longest vlog that I've had so far since I've come back last week. I've been trying to keep them shorter, but this I just had a lot of things to say. So yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for listening to me, and I hope that you can relate to the things that I'm saying, or maybe I'm just entertaining to you. I don't know. But I really truly appreciate all of you, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Love you. Bye.